This man got a new hoodie.
New hoodie.
This is not a test. This is your emergency broadcast system announcing the commencement of the annual purge sanctioned by the U.S. government. Weapons of Class 4 and lower have been authorized for use during the purge. All other weapons are restricted. Government officials of ranking 10 have been granted immunity from the purge and shall not be harmed. Commencing at the siren, any and all crime, including murder, will be legal for 12 continuous hours. Police, fire, and emergency medical services will be unavailable until tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. when the purge concludes. Blessed be our new founding fathers and America, a nation reborn. May God be with you all.
Energy on the truck, boy.
Not a test. This is your emergency broadcast system. Commencing at the siren, any and all crime, including murder, will be legal for 12 continuous hours. Not a test. This is your emergency broadcast system. Blessed be our new founding fathers and America, a nation reborn. May God be with you all.
So right now we've got the first hoop of the trans tunnel in. He's back here working on the back. I'm gonna take it into place real quick. What's up? So we're back at it again. I really didn't make an intro to this video. We kind of just straight got to work on this thing, and he's getting the trans tunnel all done right now. The drive shaft part that goes to the rear is pretty much boxed in, and he's working on the actual trans part of it now. So yeah. freaking cold out here, but we're getting it done. What you say?
I was just thinking about how in the last video I said, I ain't not no fabricator, but I can get her done.
What's that? Notification from Facebook.
So what I got going on is, this is the driver's side panel that goes in, and all of these holes here I did with a flanging tool, or a punch and flanging tool, and they will get plug welded to the frame on there so you can't really take it out. And this closely resembles the passenger side of the vehicle, so what I did is I just traced it back onto my plate here, 20 gauge sheet metal, and I'm going to cut it out with a shear and then punch it, drill a few holes, and see how it goes. So here's my panel. I had some technical difficulties with my punching tool. I guess that's what I get what I paid for buying from Harbor Freight. Some stuff's good, some stuff's sucks. But there's the panel. That's how she fits so far. I think it fits pretty well. But like I said, it will be welded in there, so it's not going to come out. So now it's time to work on the front. So what I like to do when I'm making these templates, I just buy cardboard paper, cardstock, and for this instance it wasn't quite long enough for what I needed, so I just cut out a piece a little bit longer and taped it to it. So what I'm going to do is I'm just basically going to start cutting and keep modifying until I got the right shape, and then use this to transfer it to the metal. So while my phone was charging, I decided to, instead of just waiting to charge, and take a video of that panel there. I traced it out with paper, I cut it out, and then with my bender I put bends on it, just so I'll probably get rid of these later, later on, but it fits in there quite well. Maybe needs a little bit more love, but next thing I'm going to do is try to work on the top. And for simplicity, I think this will just be 3 panels. From here back is going to be permanent, you can't take it out. Now, for the front part, I don't know if I want to use riv nuts or Zeus fasteners, quarter turns, but I think the simplest way to do the front is 2 sides and a top. I was thinking about 2 sides, this piece here and this. I mean, it won't need any bends in it, but this one will. This will have 2 bends in it. Well, actually 4, but 1 here, 1 there, and then the best way I think I can fasten it to the frame is the side pieces are just going to be fastened here on this portion of it on the frame, the bottom, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to weld tabs in here, and it'll fasten to the kind of the open part here. So I've never made one of these before. I think it looks pretty good, but I mean, I'm sure there's an easier way of going about it, but that's the way I'm going to do it. So I'm going to have fasteners right here on this section, of course the bottom down here, and then tabs right here. Same with the other side. But the top piece, I'm still going to have it fastened to the side here. And I think I'll just make a 90 bend on the edge here, so the top of this panel and the edges of this panel will be fastened instead of, like, you know, up here and on the side. So, but getting ready to trace it out. I figured phone was charged up enough, and I can
kind of video the process. So there she is. There's the top panel for the transmission tunnel, and I can actually show you. Just pretend that's taped on there. This panel, of course, has got the bend for the top of it, but it will go pretty much like so. So there's the two panels, and I've got to figure out what's up with my air punch. So I'm going to go ahead and start making the top panel and get it cut out, lay some bend lines in it. I might not want to put bend lines in it if I'm going to put B-rolls, but I can at least get it cut out, show you how I trace it on there. I mean, it's pretty simple. Flatten it out, trace it, cut it, but anywho, I'm going to get over to that. Cutting that piece out, I got mad at the shears. It was a piece of shit. Threw it across the shop, broke it. Now it's in the scrap bin. Probably the best thing I've ever bought for Harbor Freight, right here. It works. Now, can't really do anything over 20 gauge, but when I cut shit out on the table and I need to bend it, I cut relief cuts on the program so I can bend it, but it does alright. Does what it needs to do. So the rear is completed. So is the front side panel. I've got a couple more bends on the top. I'll show you the other side. Here's the other side and the front. You can see how it's bent down there at an angle. I'm gonna fill that hole, and I have this side of the panel to make. So maybe a couple more hours, she'll be good to go. And today, I'm actually going up to Louisville to get some Zeus fasteners. So as you can see, this is almost finished. Got a couple more bends to do. Actually, I'm just about to leave to go up to Louisville and go to a speed shop, get some Zeus fasteners or quarter turn, something like that. I'm gonna go see what I can find. So next video, it should be pretty much wrapped up. I got plates for the bottom of the car. We've still got to do a little bit to the front. I think he wants to do a motor plate. So it's getting wrapped up and ready to go back up to Louisville.